Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a long time or a while I dropped something for you guys, but today I am here. But please, before we start, please help me to share this video. Please like it, please subscribe, and please drop a comment down below and give me your opinion to this particular topic. It's very interesting. Okay, so today we'll be talking about, it's a question rather, should men buy properties in their wife's name? Now, I came across a YouTube video where a woman was talking about men should be wise and should not buy properties in their wife's name. Now, she has a point, but she did not elaborate on what she was saying. She did not elaborate, like talking or backing her point why she said that. She just said it. Now, I would say that she actually said that because of the way marriages are today, or the way the world or people think today. Like, they go into marriage for benefits. Many people, let me say a percentage of people go into marriage for benefits, which is not right. So I think she was trying to like give men a hint, or trying to help men in her own little way to not fall shock in when it comes to certain situations. But now I would say that is not completely true. It is somehow true if she backs her point, but that is not completely true, because there are people who genuinely or are genuinely into marriages today. But now, before you even get married to somebody, it depends what you sign. If you sign joint property, anything you people are working together for, or you're working, your wife is working, you people are in a joint property. Like, you people sign joint property. So anything that belongs to your husband belongs to you, or anything that belongs to you belongs to your husband. That is just it. It's just that I get her. It's just that people are having, there's this conception that people already have because of how things are going on in the world today, but that should not apply to everybody. So when you're saying you should like say there's a percentage, to me you would say there's a percentage and try to back your point on what exactly you're trying to say. Now, I'll say that men, it is not a bad thing to buy properties. Now, I'm giving an advice. It is not a bad thing to buy properties in your wife's name. But I will say this, women are built differently. In a percentage of 100, there are just few women who would, like, because of the way the world is today, there are just few women who decide to actually be women, like to be under a man, to respect the man, to honor their husbands. There are just few women. But some women today, or some girls today, they already have this conception of alpha females. So it's not a bad thing to be an alpha female, or whatsoever you want to become. But when it comes to, I know, because of people's experiences, they tend to, I've not really had so much experience, but I'm saying what I know is the truth. And so people will come here and tell me it's because a man has not shown you shege. Life is life. Whatever happens, it hurts, yes, but we move. But I'm not saying anything bad is going to happen to me or to my marriage. But I'm just trying to say this conception that people have, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, it's not good. So, men, it is not a bad thing. I would say it's not a bad thing to buy properties in your wife's name. Like I said, I want to give you an advice. To me, always be, to avoid certain circumstances, it's not a bad thing to empower your wife or to buy things in your wife's name. But while you are buying things in your wife's name, make sure you're also empowering yourself. That is how you work together. That is how you keep your respect intact. That is how you make your wife to remain under you. I'm not saying a woman does not or is not capable of being more than a man. I'm not saying you should not strive as a woman to be successful now, but you should not strive as a woman to be more than your husband. That is not a good. Now let me explain it well. Strive to be successful. But do not have this conception that I have to be successful than my husband. That is bad. And men, when you are empowering, whether you are married or you are dating a woman or a girl, or you are dating in a dating relationship, why you empower that girl? I see a lot of men today, they are like, I want to sponsor this girl to a certain level. I want to do this. Now you're still dating that girl. Are you empowering yourself? As you're carrying her along, they say a man will carry a woman along. You understand? You need a man that will carry you along. Now, it's not a bad thing to empower yourself. There are men who meet women who are already established, but once they get married to that kind of a woman, they feel inferior. Now, a man will always be a man. Always try. If you are deciding that I want to get married to a woman who is already established and she's more than you, make sure you're striving to be the head. Now, while striving or after achieving those things, I'm not saying you should press your woman down or should make her feel less, but you are carrying her. You are the man. I bet you there are some women who are like, I want to be, or there are some women, like I said, this conception of them having that they want to be richer than their husband or their spouses, or they want to strive to empower yourself, but do not like try to measure up with somebody you're married to or dating to. That is not healthy. That's what I'm trying to say. It is not healthy at all. But my advice to men is, as you're empowering that woman, make sure you're empowering yourself. I bet you women love men when they go out together. Like, women love their men. They love to be proud of their men. That is just the truth. Like when you go to somewhere, or you go for a party, or you go for a party, let me just say a party, you go for a party, women like when they call their husbands and they're like, that is my husband. They like to be proud of their husbands. Women who have more than their husbands, they desire that their husband should be up there. So I know many men are striving to make it in life, or they are striving, but I'm just saying that if you are to be with a woman that is already earning more than you, make sure you try as much as possible to be up there. If you're empowering a woman, like sending her to school or doing whatsoever, also try to be 5 steps ahead to keep your respect intact. Like I said, women are built differently. Just few percent of women will still be with a man. That is just the truth. Like, will be with a man that is below her and still keep that respect intact. You can keep the respect for a specific period of time, but when the man becomes lazy, or the man just feels comfortable in that situation, respect starts setting in. Disrespect starts setting in. That is just the truth. But I'm not saying that all women. So women will go through those stages till the end. But it becomes tiring. I've mentioned something like this in a previous video, but it becomes tiring when the man is lazy or is comfortable in that situation. Women always want their men to be there, to be up there, to look up to that man. So that is what I want to say. It's not a bad thing. What I'm trying to say is, it's not a bad thing to empower your wife, whether buying her properties in her name, whether doing what. But as you're buying properties in her name, if you people to me, whether you buy properties in her name even or not, once you are enjoying property, that property belongs to the two of you. It belongs to the two of you. But if you people sign separate property and you still buy properties in your wife's name, or you're buying properties in your wife's name, make sure you already have properties. Make sure you already have properties. I'm just telling you that it is not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. But be careful. That's what I'm saying. as you are, my point here is, as you are empowering yourself, or as you're empowering your woman, make sure you're empowering yourself. Carry her along. She should not carry you along. Some women carry their men along, but it is just a few percentage. But you should not be comfortable in that situation that she keeps carrying you along. It will not be healthy in the long run. Women have their nature and men have their nature. Women have their responsibilities and men have their responsibilities. You as a man, you have your own role. Set your roles. Know your roles and know how you handle it as a man. Because a man will always be a man and a woman will always be a woman. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've learned something today. I don't know if this is well with you, but I hope you learned something. If you like to accept, don't. That is what I believe in, or that is how I see it. Maybe my perspective might change tomorrow. If somebody has, or if somebody has a better idea or something that I understand, then that will be fine. But that is how I see it. This is how I see it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for always being here. For those who stick with me, I really, really appreciate. Please share this video. I speak the truth and I say the truth. You know I'm saying the truth. So thank you for watching. See you next time on our next episode of Everything Lola. Now, our next video will be vlogging. I'll be vlogging. I told you this channel is not only about marriage. I'm still gaining the experience and I'm still learning from other people. And I hope you can learn too. But Everything Lola involves everything, like everything. Vlogging, content, everything. I'll be coming with more as the time goes on. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.